Hola, 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 hola. Esto es que no tiene voz. Hola, hola, hola. Vale, sí. Bueno, hola, muy buenas a todos. De vuelta en un nuevo episodio de The Witcher Wild Hunt, episodio 35. Y bueno, en el último episodio, básicamente estuvimos en Skellige, ayudamos a Jennifer. Y bueno, Jennifer ya nos sinceramos. También le dijimos lo de lo que había, más o menos lo de Tris y tal. Nos dijo pues que ya está. Que no necesitamos decirle nada. O sea, es normal, tío, si es que ella lo entiende, una y nada, y que nos quería y nosotros a ella y tal. Bueno, nosotros, hablo de nosotros, pero me refiero a Yara, obviamente. Pero bueno, entonces, bueno, vamos a irnos a la Skelly porque en el último episodio entramos, nos llevamos a Uma y se nos canceló una misión. Y yo dije, hostia, no me mola, tío, que se me cancele la misión porque literalmente yo quería hacerlo. Es decir, yo quería completar la misión y creo que la misión es aquí, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a Harviken. Mejor que manera de parte de después de cada atraco. Vamos a Harviken y aquí vamos a
His
intentar
long
ayudar a
search for
Lambert.
Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Mucho para las narices. Pues eso. Porque había una misión de Lambert que es tirando del hilo, que la empezamos a hacer ya cuando llegamos a Novigrado, cuando éramos nivel 10, 11, no me acuerdo, o 9. Y esa misión justo nos la cancelaron ayer, porque supongo que ya estamos cerca del final, creo yo. A ver, del final de lo que yo estoy haciendo del juego, no. Porque nos queda todavía un montón. Un montón de misiones y un montón de todo. Y el mapa entero de Skellige y misiones por todos lados. Pero lo que es de la historia estaremos cerca, creo yo, ya del final. Entonces, por eso, lo que es escoger a Uma es ya una decisión de las importantes. ¿Sabéis? Entonces, pues nada, simplemente vamos a hacer la misión de Lambert. Y yo, es que eso también deberían avisarlo, porque yo qué sé si. ¿Sabes? Yo que sé que si Lambert ya yo que sé, no sé si me explico, ¿no? Yo que sé si tirando el hilo, ¿ves? Tirando el hilo. Encuentra Jamón. Claro, si es que aquí. Aquí está. Y tú no sabía que Lambert iba ya a decirnos, venga, cancelo la misión o no, yo que sé. ¿Sabes? Porque en verdad, si estás jugando al juego, tú no sabes lo que está pasando, a no ser que te hayas pasado. Pero pasa un poco raro. Entonces, por eso dije, nada. A ver, yo de siempre a mí no me gusta volver atrás las decisiones, a no ser que sea una decisión que no pueda controlar. No sé si me explico, ¿esto qué es? Ah, una arpía de estas, ¿no? Una sirena. Es decir, hay cosas pues que a veces digo, pues no me ha gustado como ha sido, pero bueno, el juego, tío, ha pasado así, punto. Pero es que eso, tío, yo no lo podía controlar. Yo, ¿sabes? Yo no podía decir ahí nada. Yo a Lambert lo quería ayudar, pero yo no puedo ayudar a Lambert si yo me estaba dejando la misión para cuando empezase a completar Skellige. Claro, no íbamos a caer Moren ya. Bueno, si te pones a pensarlo, pues dices, bueno, sí, esto que es el lobo blanco, a matarlo. Bueno, y recordemos la misión. Uy, cabras, 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 cabras. Toma. Piel de lobo blanco, chaval, qué chulo. Bueno, pues como iba diciendo, uy, a la cabra esta me la puedo cargar, ¿no? Pero, ¿por qué no? A ver si. Vale, bueno, Hammond básicamente estábamos matando una esquina, un vampiro, un tipo de vampiro, ¿vale? Vamos, estoy intentando introducir la misión de Hammond. No, la misión de la Amber. Entonces, básicamente, la Amber nos dijo que si la ayudábamos, que tenía un amigo brujo de la escuela del grifo, del gato, algo de eso, y que se lo habían cargado. Y entonces estamos persiguiendo y queremos matar a los que se lo cargaron. Básicamente eso. Esa es la misión.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Hammond.
What for?
Business.
He prays at the chapel on the hill this time of day. If it's slaves you're looking to buy, you'll have to wait till he's done.
Mira que fuese un hombre temeroso de la
He's
tierra.
praying. Wouldn't have thought him a God-fearing man from what I've heard about him.
Yet it's not something that would surprise any man who knows him.
Another snoot. You know the drill.
¿Cómo? Dios santo, me voy a cargar aquí a todo. Oh, la cabeza. ¿Dónde la has perdido la cabeza? No, si este es el cuerpo. Joder. Capullo taimado. Dios, este le raja el cuerpo, chaval. Qué paliza le estoy dando a los piratas estos. ¿Dónde iba? ¿Qué más? ¿Me querían matar? Dios, qué paliza. Espérate. Me he cargado, chaval, a todos los piratas estos. Órdenes dejamos. La próxima vez tengo que ir al santuario de la colina y hacer una ofrenda antes de partir. Lo más importante es contar con los favor de los dioses. Si ve a algún cliente, dile que espere a que vuelva. Lo entenderán ya que saben que me enfado si alguien interrumpe mi oración. Estate bien atento, vamos. Hacha de combate. ¿Qué pasa? La verdad. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué? Se me ha tirado una flecha. ¿Eh? Ah, coño, ¿esto no ha salido? ¿Este tío dónde ha salido? Sí, bueno, básicamente Hammond está en mi santuario. Vamos a ir a hacer una visita. Ay, espérate, pues a lo mejor aquí se puede entrar. Es que, literalmente, escúchame, he matado. Pero es que lo he reventado. Le apago hasta las luces. Qué paliza que le acabo de meter a esta gente. Lo he partido por la mitad, le he cortado la cabeza, pero esto chica. Virgencita, el amor bendito a Dios. Bueno, vamos a cargarnos a este. Lo que no sé dónde está Lambert. A lo mejor Lambert ha ido directamente a... Yo que sí. Yo que sí, si es que me han empezado a atacar. Yo digo, bueno, pues ya está, pues habrá que matarlo. Era por miseria. ¿Estos quién son? Son estos. Hostia, no, estos son en diagramas. Que yo me he metido. Me he metido la vida. Perro. Cuerpo. Estos son familia de la aracha, sí. Bueno, seguimos. Vamos al santuario de los dioses. Ay, debería reparar la arma, ya se me ha roto esta. Será la de acero seguramente, usarla tanto. Mira, esta es. Estos son. Ahora cuando me carga este me hace ya mi rooibos bien hecho.
I've never begrudged you no gifts. Grant me another victory, so I can make you another offer in the mead.
Don't mind me.
Fuck, what now?
Formas parte de la banda de Karadin.
Heard you were in Carradin's band.
Fucking say what you want. Come on, spit it out, you arse-licking bastard.
Jan
I'm
Karadin.
looking for Yad Carradin,
And just who the hell are you?
a friend of a friend. I'm looking for Carradin. Thought maybe we could make some sort of deal.
Eso,
What?
eso.
Our business robbing some Novigrad pricks the wrong way. Plowing gills.
Maldito gremio.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kill the fucker!
Coño. Dios. Lo acabo de registrar y no hay nada. Ya no barras tan más. Coño, tenía un Necker. Ah, pues porque podía a lo mejor ganar en en Wind, no sé. Quería haberte dejado. Joder. Coño, tengo aquí una bola. Quería haberte dejado claro en nuestra última conversación cara a cara. No quiero seguir en contacto contigo. Sobre todo no quiero que volvamos a hacer negocios juntos. Digo que tu propuesta vaya a ser rentable, pero no puedo decirte de forma más clara. No cuentes conmigo. Hay muchos otros compradores potenciales novigrados. Orfebres, joyeros y mercaderes que venden artículos de lujo, por ejemplo. No quiero tener nada que ver. Sea cual sea tu decisión, espero que te vaya bien. Considera esta carta como nuestra despedida final. Karadin. La posada de ninguna parte. Ah, pues está en esta isla. Bueno, pero me acabo de cargar a los piratas estos. Virgencita, qué palizón, mira por todos lados. Ay, esto ardiendo. Vale. Esto ya lo quito. Y ahora... no. Hostia, la que estoy liando. Mira, no ha pasado nada. De verdad no ha pasado nada. Y esto le echo así un poquito de agua. Así. Y ya está. Yo no puedo jugar todo lo que me gustaría porque tengo que hacer las migas. Así que tengo pues 3 horas. Voy a jugar a 2 horas. Porque ahora tengo que... Voy a hablar con mi niño. Así que voy a seguir jugando, por supuesto. Mira, este es el que me ha faltado de antes. El campeón. Pero encierro la esta. Ah, esto era una posada. Dios, pues me lo he cargado todo, la Virgen Santa. ¿Qué escabechín he liado aquí? Ah, no, coño. La posada está en otro lado. Claro, ya decía yo, digo, ¿qué me está contando el pavo este? No, ah, Novigrado, posada de ningún nombre. Ha dicho que se llama. Uf, si es que aquí, macho, no puedo todavía conseguir. Bueno, estas cosas sí podría conseguirlas, creo yo, ¿eh? Buah, y aquí esto está enchatadísimo, nivel 30 y pico. Estamos locos. Voy a entrar por aquí, por la puerta de Oxenford.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Secreto número 2. Una salsa picante, en este caso de vinagre. A mí me gusta que tenga alegría. Más alegría en realidad. secreto maravilloso, estos que te vuelan la cabeza. Una salsa barbacoa ahumada. Esto le va a dar una dimensión al caldo de locos. Resultado de mi sopa de ramen madrileño. Mira, bien emulsionadito, con esa textura sedosa, con ese aroma del alma del jamón ibérico. Gotita de sal y lo termino de emulsionar. Este es el momento más delicado, pero crucial de la receta. Tenéis que coger los garbanzos que hemos sacado del caldo, secarlos lo máximo posible y con un aceite a 180, 200 grados vamos a freírlo y lo voy a tapar porque esto salta muchísimo. Lo mejor es que le pongáis una tapa encima porque si no va a saltar y os va a saltar a todos los sitios, así que lo aguantáis.
Dios.
Plenty more to all now, so we work shifts. Crematory's fire roars day and night.
Still it's you, mate.
You want it
Joder.
level pass. I've got shit and pus leaking from the wagon.
Madre mía, tío. Realmente con Lambert en la posada de ninguna parte. Ay, perdón, niño, que secuestra la casa.
Hey, you! Lovely natural surroundings. You got water on the brain?
Reviento, Bueno, quiero hablar primero con la posadera esta. Posadero. Yo con esta creo que en esta taberna nunca me he metido, la
An
verdad.
artist?
No, a Witcher.
Tragasable.
Never heard of that.
Mira, mira, esta quiere jugar a las
What did
cartas.
that...
Tragasables me ha llamado.
In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent would be best.
Está acojonante. Vale, a ver. John Natalie. Bueno, venga, ya está, vámonos. Vámonos. Tú empiezas. No sé, a ver, ¿qué llevo? Esta la cambiaría, pero bueno. La voy a mantenerla. ¿Con quién va? 1, 2. No sé, tío, a ver, llevo esto, llevo una de estas, llevo dos de estas, llevo esto, llevo esto, llevo esto, llevo esto. Esta la cambio y esta la cambio. Ha sido un muy mal cambio. Las cosas como son, pero bueno. Hay que ser feliz. Tragasable. Ay, qué tontería. Venga, jefa, vámonos. Yo ya voy en 20, campeona. ¿Tiene alguna quemadurilla? Ah, claro, venga, dame ataque. Todo lo que tú quieras. Depende de lo que tira, sigo o no sigo. Ah, muy bien. Bien jugado. Muy bien jugado. Nah, que vaya, que ponga otra carta y esta ronda la pierdo. Ya me ha ganado. Qué triste ha sido esto. Bueno, no pasa nada, chavales. Ha gastado ya su as en la manga, como se dice. Ay, turno de arriba. En round 1, repanocha, como es. Venga. Brembe. Hombre, con cartas sí pierde mucho ataque. Tiene cartas bajas. Yo que tengo mala suerte con las cartas que me han tocado, pero ella tiene cartas muy bajas. Nah. Joder, sucio, hermano. El problema es que yo no puedo perder ya. No me la puedo jugar a perder. Ahora le quedan 2 cartas, tengo que estallárselo. Nada, yo creo que ya no me puede ganar. Vamos a jugárnosla. Pero es que yo creo que no es imposible que me gane ya, ¿no? Ahora que pasa de ronda, pasa... Ay, si se quiere estallar todas las cartas, que se las estalle. Por mí encantado. Me perdí. Dame una cartita. Vale. Nada, pues esto ya un poco... paliza, ¿no? Lo que viene a ser una paliza. Ahí va. Y ya está. Ha ganado la ronda. Claro que he ganado. Voy a ganar. Vale. Me la he puesto difícil al principio, pero después no. Doncella de la peste. Me mola. Y al Amber. El Ambercillo. ¿Qué dices?
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Carradine lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
¿Qué pasa con Celis?
Anything on Celise?
Well, didn't have you there to stand up for her.
Vamos a ver a Carradine.
All right, let's pay Carradine a visit.
Buah, qué bueno que está el rollo, tío. Esto es que es súper sano. Si es que son infusiones sanas.
Think I know how to get in. Got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
Que pasemos. Yo paso. Sin ninguna miseria.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife, Letitia, and my two little tots. You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
Los brujos son estériles.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with her children, embrace them as their own.
Fair enough. ¿Cómo te convertiste en mercader?
I could understand a witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming. They say no witcher has ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Efectivamente.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me.
Claro, uf, vamos a ver qué pasa.
I'm all ears.
Talk to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Bonita casa.
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I've a flair for enterprise. Now I've coin enough to provide my family with the finer things.
Y lloviendo, no el
With
mejor
some
momento.
left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Joder,
Relax, Lambert.
tranquilicémonos.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
¿Te acuerdas un brujo llamado Aiden?
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
Cuéntame tu
What's
versión de la
your
historia.
version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him. We were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
Vayamos al grano.
I've heard enough.
What now?
Uf, qué sé, hermano. Tío, ¿qué le digo? Te dejaremos solo. Has cambiado. Tus remordimientos son falsos, demasiado tarde para arrepentirte. Estos dos supongo que nos vamos y lo dejamos tranquilo. Y estos dos supongo que es para matarlo. Que yo qué sé, tío. Tienes mujer, tienes hijos. Ayuda a la gente. Yo qué sé, tío. No sé. A ver, voy a darle a esto.
Know what, Carradine? Your remorse? It's feigned. Completely dishonest. You put on a good show, but I just don't believe you.
Don't even know why we bothered with this chat. We came here to kill you.
¿Qué le digo, tío? A ver.
Leave him. Let's go.
You off your fucking nut?
Lambert, this is one of those situations when you have to realize you're pissed as hell, rein it in, and trust your cool-headed friend. Let's go.
For fuck's sake, Geralt. Don't know.
I said let's go. You can always come back.
Thank you.
Explain yourself.
Don't intend to. Just felt Carradine didn't deserve to be murdered in cold blood. If you feel otherwise, you can always go back. Without me.
I feel like beating the shit out of you. See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
A ver, espérate. Vamos a cargárnoslo. Es que lo he pensado y he dicho, mira. Punto de control, 9 y 28. Vamos a cargárnoslo, anda. Vamos a matarlo. Sí, que yo que sé. Esto es muy difícil. A ver, matarlo a sangre fría o no matarlo, yo que sé.
Es importante que los hayáis cogido bien y que los hayáis...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was
Uy,
the
que me llaman.
key to
Ahora vengo,
finding the
chicos.
young woman.
I think I know how to get in.
If your plan, call.
You're Make your...
He's a...
Very... You know...
What's...
That of the...
My...
That... Our guests... I'm all ears.
Talk to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life.
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I have a flair for enterprise. Now I have coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
With some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left, once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him, we were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
Bueno, vamos a ver, chavales, ya estoy de vuelta. Hemos decidido, vayamos al grano.
I've heard it.
Venga, nene, ¿ahora qué? Tus rendimientos son falsos.
Don't
Lambert es brujo, con nosotros es nuestro hermano, tío. Y hasta una cuenta pendiente que tiene el pavo este.
Do what you want, Lambert. Your friend, your vengeance.
been waiting a long time for this.
And I don't aim to die.
Not good.
¿Quién que me ha dado? Señor. Como que no me lo he cargado yo.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You're welcome.
Want to talk about it?
No.
See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
Bueno, pues nada. La Amber, espérate, ¿dónde va?
Can we talk?
What about?
Hasta luego.
Yeah.
Bueno, vale, nosotros ya hemos terminado esta misión. Entonces, ahora, chavales, ¿qué hacemos? ¿Nos vamos ya a Kaer Morhen o no? Porque esta es la misión que yo quería hacer. Ya las demás yo creo que puedo hacerlas luego. Esta la tengo que ganar al Amber. Ay, no sé, no sé. Yo creo que vamos a ir a Kaer Morhen y después de Kaer Morhen ya vamos a hacer un par de misiones. Es que Geralt ya necesita ir a su casa. Las cosas como son. Pues ya que esta misión, esta es la que no quería perder. ¿Sabes? Entonces pues nada, vámonos ya. Está viva la ciudad, está guay. Vámonos ya a Kaer Morhen, vamos a terminar la misión y ya está. Y ya lo que Dios quiera. Como se suele decir. Vale, que eso estaba aquí. Percha del cuervo. No van a estar los guardias, te quitarán parte de su dinero, tócate los huevos, me han quitado. ¿Cuántas monedas me quitaron? Tío? ¿Qué dices? Me quitaron, tío, literalmente, bueno, un huevo, no sé cuánto fue, pero muchísimo. Me quitaron muchísimo dinero. 7.000 monedas, 7.500. Me dejan en 2.000 monedas, 2.000. Y una burrería eso. Mira, chico, ahí jugando con la espada. Me quiero hablar con mi amigo el enano de aquí. Vamos a ver si podemos ponernos algo o yo qué sé. Coño, si tengo cosas, la virgen. Es que mi hacha no me gusta. Si es que a mí la hacha, la verdad, para que mentirnos, no me gustan nada. ¿Qué puedo servirte? Necesito que me haga una armadura.
Need some.
Voy a reparar, voy a empezar por reparar, ¿vale? Voy a desmontar algunas cosas. Lingote de plata, pues no me dan nada por esto. Este, por ejemplo, sí podría estar bien. Este sí. Y mineral de dimerita también. Esto ya lo vendo. ¿Qué me ofrece?
Wouldn't mind.
¿Cuánto dinero se perdió? Dinero en 1600 ya. Vale, ¿esto qué es? Probable causa hemorragia, se me la guardo. Esto no lo quiero. Esto sí lo quiero. Esto no lo quiero. Esto sí lo quiero. Esto sí lo quiero. Esto no lo quiero. Esto tampoco lo quiero. 2% de probabilidad de desequilibrar. No lo... Esto lo vendo. Esto lo vendo. No. Bueno, creo que tengo más. No pasa nada. En 2, lo siento, pero no. Vale. Ya está.
So long.
Perfecto, perfectísimo. ¿Esto qué es? Ah, vale, sí, esto. Esto ya lo vimos ayer, ¿vale? Vamos a pasarlo porque este ya lo vimos. Lo he pasado simplemente porque ya lo vimos. No por otra cosa. Ahora nos vamos a meter aquí. Vamos a hablar con él y vamos a decir que nos llevamos a Uma. Y de paso voy a dejar aquí estas cosas que no quiero tirarlas. Voy a dejar aquí un par de cositas. ¿Esto qué es? Bueno, esto lo tiro. Ahí está. Venga, bueno va. Bueno va. Vámonos. Vámonos a hablar con The Surgeon.
Need to talk to you.
About?
About Uma. He venido para llevármelo.
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you, kind.
Muchas gracias.
Nothing here for you.
Patito feo. Vale, pues nada, vamos ya a hacer esta misión. Ya que la de Lambert, la de tirando del hilo, ya la hemos hecho bien. Bueno, nos cargamos al final brujo, sí. Pero también, tío, yo qué sé. A decir, arrastra cosas de su pasado. ¿Qué quieres que te diga?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Mira esto.
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
Mira Uma. Uma.
Hey, little guy.
Madre de Dios, cómo está. Está hecho mixto ahí.
This here's Roach.
Dios.
She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Dios santo. Dios santo. Qué bicho más feo. Me lo imaginaba bonito.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
Dios santo. Yo no sé quién será el bicho este, porque en teoría es alguien con una maldición. Pero está Nini que no sabe ni dónde está. Está Palomo vivo. Pero bueno, hay que ser feliz, ¿no? Siempre hay que ser feliz. Ahora vamos de vuelta a Kaer Morhen, la casa de los brujos, de la escuela del Ley. Coño.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Interesting. Robespierring. Los artesanos pueden quitar runas y mejoras del equipo. Ah.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
¿Qué le digo? Bah.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
¿Dónde estaba Ciri lo que hizo?
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Esta monstruosidad podría ser tu hija.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
De acuerdo.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
Mordaz ingenio. ¿Cómo podemos anular la maldición?
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for
Wow.
Ciri led Geralt
Wow.
to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Impresionante, y vamos a caer Morn. Uf, impresionante. Kaer Morhen. Bueno, y esa calavera de ahí. ¿Qué me dices? Una semanilla más tarde. Madre mía, Luma, ¿esto cómo va? Es gris, es moderno. Dios. Qué pro, tío. Qué pro que es.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
¿Por qué estás tan sucio?
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
¿Ya ha llegado Yen?
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Era una buena cama.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
Claro.
Ah, now I see.
It's
Claro,
either
claro.
that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
¿Qué planea Yen?
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
Yo qué sé, tío, parece sospechoso.
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
¿Dónde está todo el mundo?
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
Mm-hmm. And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Madre, yo la mucho. Va esto el Kermoren, chavales. Buah. Está un poco retronado. Algunas partes están un poco rotas, ¿no? Pero bueno, es nuestra casa, al fin y al cabo. Vamos a pasar por aquí. Luego ayudaremos a Lambert y a todo Dios, a hacer las cosas, y a Eskel y... Pero primero vamos a meternos aquí. Buah. Los salones de Kaer Morhen. Qué chulo. Mira, aquí está Lambert. Lambert ya lo hemos ayudado, pero quiere ir a recargar la filacteria. El megascopio de Yennefer, pues no sé dónde estará. Si es que esto en verdad este castillo es la Virgen, ¿eh? Esto es brutal, es gigante. Mira, aquí hay algo, aquí hay cosas que podemos ver. Vamos a hablar con Jennifer de Vanguard. Jennifer de Vanguard. Aquí no se puede.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Qué susto sos, tío. Cago en los tontos, me cago.
Damn crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
¿No confía en nosotros?
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Me he enterado lo que ha hecho con la cama.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
¿Qué hago?
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
¿Con quién planeas contactar?
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
¿Qué tengo que hacer?
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizator.
Potestaquizator.
Potestaquizator? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Vale.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Tranquilidad, Jennifer, la Virgen Santa. Esta noche te voy a poner en tu sitio. Te vas a
one more thing.
No, te vas a sentar con nosotros y nos va a pedir perdón.
Thank you, Geralt.
Ah, vale. Vale. Hombre, no puedes tratar aquí a... Encuentra el origen de las alteraciones más que con el Potestaquizator. No, esta noche, cuando sea la cena, que pida perdón. No. A ver, a mí me da las gracias, pero los demás no los puede tratar más que son. Aquí están los padres y los hermanos de Geralt. No biológicos, pero vamos, que Incluso más fuerte que los biológicos, a ver. El potesta aquí dos.
Nothing here.
Mira.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
No, por aquí no.
Lost the signal.
Tranquilo.
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Jennifer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Ya hablas con Bessie, mira a ver.
Getting warmer.
Yes? What is it?
Warmer. Hot.
Me he encontrado a Emir.
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn. And the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Hasta luego.
See you later, Vesemir. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
No, aquí se pierde. Espera. A ver, Uma. Uma, el hombre más feo del mundo.
Can we talk?
¿Cómo puedo ayudarte?
How can I help you?
Estoy buscando a Siri.
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
¿Los universales existen como ente real y perceptible?
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs? So do I.
Me voy. Cuídate,
So
anda.
long. Mounted witchering just never took off. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off.
Look
Pero-
at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Mounted witchering just never took off.
¿Qué pasa? No sé qué he cogido.
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Vale. Dile a Jennifer que ya ha acabado con la origen de las alteraciones mágicas. Vamos a decírselo. Y luego ayudar a Lambert y a Eskel. Lambert, Eskel. Tiri, tiri, tiri. Y vamos a ver Scarmorn, vamos a explorarlo un poquito. Vamos a librarnos de los coliendidos y todo eso. Y ya está. A ver. Jennifer.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Pues la verdad es que no
You
tiene.
know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Por
Didn't you
supuesto.
just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli. Gledev Don Ebtenid, Bondro Isne Iahus.
Coño, me ha gustado. ¿Conoce el dialecto?
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Imagino que quiere algo a
Let
cambio.
me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
¿Qué es todo eso de la
What was that
migración?
about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
¿Lo has comprendido?
any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
¿Y ahora qué?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Pues no he dicho nada.
Sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin. Geralt?
Vale, nivel 22, chavales. Bien, 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 bien. Vale, aquí en teoría debería estar también Tris, Shaira, Lozo. Es decir, aquí en teoría deberían haber un huevo de gente. En Kaer Morhen, porque lo enviamos aquí. Otra cosa es que no hayan venido, claro, seguramente no hayan venido. Pero no sé. Aquí por aquí abajo, ¿dónde se va? Por ningún lado. Pues muy bien. Vale, ahora Lambert sobre viajar círculo. Habla con Lambert sobre viajar a ese sitio. Bueno, podríamos hacer eso, sí. Por supuesto. ¿Y esto de aquí? Es un vampiro. Creo. Dios, pero lo están estudiando o algo, qué chulo. Lambert.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
No parece que esté muy
Don't
entusiasmado.
sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Ah, la filastera era la caja, es que no tenía ni idea a qué se refería. Vámonos.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
Vamos.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Yeah.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Oh, macho. Tampoco eso, la Virgen. Qué pocas ganas de vivir.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
Me descojono.
That makes sense.
Me meo. Hombre, es buena idea esa, la de matar a bombazo a los peces. Después hay un poco de pólvora, un poco de esto, un poco de lo otro, pues bueno, ¿no? ¿Qué se le va a hacer? Acónito, antihombres lobo. ¿Qué pasa? Señor.
Nice shot. Hunting helmets with that ocean sound. Gotta get me one.
Esa es Gabriela. Partida de nivel 19.
Color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerakin.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Otra más. Madre mía, qué pancar, tía, la Virgen. Una patata. Había una patata. Tenía una patata la tía. Bueno, vámonos. Vámonos. Uy, aquí va. O puede que no.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Trotamundo. Wow. Impresionante.
Damn it! I moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Ya, a buscarlo. Bueno. Bueno. Buah, son duros aquí los bichos, Son duros, duros. Ahí va. Este es el pantano. Ya, campeón.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aún está molesto por
That's
eso.
still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for a crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Subo la barca.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Madre mía, el amor hermoso. Vámonos. Joder. Ahí. Venga, vámonos. Necesito actualizar la prueba final.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Ah, bueno.
Whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Mira, aquí hay su marcilla.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Madre mía.
Fall off a bit. sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
Mira, pues vamos. Ya el lago lleno de sumergidos, ¿qué me dices?
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
¿El viejo punta lanza sigue por aquí?
Old Speartip still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
Debería investigar por si
We'll
acaso.
investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Que va a ser un monstruo, pues, seguramente, por la voz que tenía, pero coño, nos lo cargamos y lo dejamos ya finiquitado. Mira, aquí está el bicho.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Toma, perro, perro, moribundo, perro, perro, toma. Dios, paliza, paliza gitana. Perro, toma, toma. Toma, 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 toma. Mi cabeza te quedaste, perro. Sarnoso. Wow.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Literalmente soy más brujo que tú.
Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Dios, qué poquito capelota socio que este señor, la Virgen Santa. Vamos a ver. Un brujo de verdad mata a los boires. Yo ya sabía que no era un crío, como sonaba, tío. Pero vamos a ver. Tendremos que matar a todos los bichos que hay aquí. Hasta donde vivimos. Coño. No llevas estos problemas. La Virgen Santa, el tío este, que toca pelota. Uf. A ver, pociones. El gato este, los huevos. Ya tengo este objeto, el gato mejorado. Venga. Inventario. El gato mejorado, duración del efecto. Vaya, en blanco y negro, qué bien. Atraviesa la cueva, vamos a atravesarla.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh! You fat fuck!
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
De los huevos, con la armadura, la espada y todo lo que llevan. Se creen que pesan. Yo que sí.
Wall looks a little shaky. Hard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act.
Nos lo cargamos también. Coño, con miedo
Not
tener.
stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Me haría palos con el viejo punta de lanza. Encima tengo que se cargó a gente y todo.
Bones.
Oh,
Bones.
something fell in my eye.
Pulverized.
Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old spear tip.
Hombre, muy callado no hemos sido.
Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets.
So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
¿Qué es esto? Es un troll o un algo, ¿no? ¿Lo matamos?
Geralt?
Coño.
Just lost the
Couldn't care less. I'm up in You miss me,
¡Dios! ¡Qué palizón me ha dado! Toma. Un cíclope. Una cosa menos.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
¿Quién es Voltaire?
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Vámonos. Vamos a cargar al viejo punta de flecha o como se llame. Punta de lanza. Hay que despejar esto de monstruo infeliz. Venga.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Yo andaría con cuidado.
We gotta be careful. This is their turf.
Couple of trolls got you soiling your knickers?
Was bold and brash once, like you. Then I took a pitchfork in the gut. Peasant kid, not a troll. I almost died. Hard way to learn, but I did. Come on.
Ya ves. Ya se aprendió. Ay, las cabrillas.
Ha! See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Uy.
Witcher says to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Solo queremos llegar al
Stay
círculo.
calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is his thing one say, thing two do, thing three do. Sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Looks like rain.
Desgraciado.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Which is understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witcher Sea Castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause, it's not getting us anywhere.
Mira, ¿qué está las narices? Sucio.
Gonna have to agree to disagree.
Finally. My brain's gonna ooze out of my ears if I have to listen to this bullshit.
Sí, la verdad es que tanta tontería.
Alright, calcites and dolomite. Who wants to taste some witch's silver?
I say. No should trusty witches.
Yo, tío, callad ya de una puñetera vez. Vale, ya está, campeón. Esto por culero. Vale. ¿Contento?
Just a few steps more.
Menos más, madre mía, la virgen. Para llegar. A recargar la filasteria, Nini, si por poca. Nos cargamos a toda la montaña. Madre Dios.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Viendo de ti es un gran elogio.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Sí.
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Claro, porque tú la antorcha no puedes encenderlas, ¿no?
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axii, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axii. Saved my life a short while ago.
¿Cómo?
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Sí, una gran historia.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
¿Tanto de ser un brujo?
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. Alright. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Venga, sí. Volvamos a la fortaleza.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Sigue rastro dejado por el caballo de Aske continúa. Busca rastro de Aske cerca de la entrada de Carmonte con sentido del grupo. Venga, vamos.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
Venga, vamos a seguir esto. Sí, es por aquí. Vale, que estaba cazando a Coliendido, si no me equivoco. Vale. Mete por aquí. Caledonia. Y aquí está.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
No, sirve para dracónicos mejorados.
Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Está aquí quién son. Puño. Joder. Ahí hay algo.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Yo voy directo aquí hay algo.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Ah, un cebo. Al colindido.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Coño.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Igualmente, hombre. Lo mismo digo.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher, Wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Estoy tratando de limitarme a gustarme con
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Vale, me ha hecho el aceite este que me ha preparado. Eran pociones. A ver si me gasta la poción. Ah, ya se me ha gastado la poción. Ah, no, 31 espadazos, no segundos. Vale, dura 31 espadazos. Ah, eso tiene más sentido.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A pure...
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further. The old hen she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Bueno, vamos a matarlo. Encuentra y mata al colindido. Uy. Entonces, a ver. Coño. Cama de dragón creo que ponía.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
¿Te dijo Jen para que lo necesita?
And tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Confío en ella.
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing.
Estupendo, vámonos.
Great. Let's go.
Regresa a Kaer Morhen.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Con mucho gusto.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Venga. Yo tengo al bicho este mejorado. Ahí va, así es como se hace. Kaer Morhen, bueno, está ya cerca. Yo creo que llego, ¿no? Con esto. Uy, estoy por los pelos que llegáis. Bueno, no, más o menos holgado.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Si insiste.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
A ver. ¿Qué me ha dado? Botas de montará. ¿Serán mejores? No creo, ¿no? Uy. A ver. No. Más es que no. Es que lo siento, pero no. Vale, a ver. Vamos a ir por partes. Bueno, voy a pasar la tarde con los brujos, pero vamos que... Tengo por algún colindido. Bastante feo. Vamos a pasar la tarde con los brujillos. A ver si se cuentan. Los brujibrujos. Los brujibrujos. Brujorium vermiculata. Vamos a ver. Bueno, me da una pereza tener que ir a comprar pimiento, tío, para hacer las migas. Pero bueno, está ahí cerca. A ver.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us. But it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
¿Cuál es ese otro método?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Vamos, Uma. ¿Y ahora qué?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Venga, vamos a hablar. A ver qué sucede. ¿Ocurre algo?
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Suena muy bien.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Uy. ¿Y esto qué es? Uli. ¿Qué me dice ahí? El Yara.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Vale. ¿Dónde has estado, Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caridin?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmático, como siempre.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
¿Y tú, Eskel?
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
¿Atrapaste al vampiro?
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Me meo. Bueno, yo.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss va tirando.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Esa es la primera prueba en años.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Sí, señora.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Madre mía. El corazón que vamos a pillar. Entonces, esa Samavilla.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own, with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. Can't stand it.
Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
Colder than up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
¿Te va bien con Lambert?
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Una partidita de cartas.
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
De acuerdo. Bien.
Yeah, unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him?
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Vamos a hacer una partidita del win. Me voy con mi super baraja. A ver si a esto con quién voy. El rival, ¿y quién es el rival? No me están tocando nada de suerte, tío. Pero quiero suerte. ¿Qué es esto? Qué miseria de carta. Brendré. Esto es miseria. Esto qué miseria es esta. Uno más le prende fuego. Vale, puedo prender fuego al de 5. Hostia. Ha sido un golpe muy duro, Pero chuta. Algo tiene que pasar, claro. Claro, lógico, está bien hecho. Anda, como tenga lluvia, me da reír. Ahora como tenga lluvia. Mira. 2 carticas extra. Boh. Bueno. Qué paliza. Tiempo despejado. Lluvia, vale, lo sabía. No pasa nada. Uf, ha cogido 2 cartas, uf. A ver, yo creo que no me gana. Yo creo que no me gana. Nah, ya he perdido. Paliza gitana, chaval.
Good game, Geralt.
Especially
that move with the...
Esco, he doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Divirtámonos un poco.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Ya, a ver, yo qué sé.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Ya ves.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Nunca he saltado por la ventana de un amante.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. You're a true friend.
Right, man. Let's end on that.
or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Mal endemoniado, chaval. Kiko Gorzón van a pillar. La me cago.
Lambert, Bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Dio.
Geralt?
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Dio.
Eskel!
Le ha liado el pavo
Eskel!
Eskel!
Eskel. You como van loco. Mal endemoniado, escuche. Si no ve lo que tiene delante.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Pero como no lo entiendo, se está arrastrando.
Eskel!
¿Ha salido fuera?
Eskel!
Eskel!
¿Cómo demonios sale fuera? Con el frío que hace.
Hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming. Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Míralo.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder.
Blanquita.
Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Vamos a ver. Yo creo que es bueno parar, ¿no? Jennifer me mata. Bueno.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Madre yo la que vamos a liar aquí. Dios santo.
All right. How's this work? Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
A mí tampoco me gusta eso.
I don't really like the idea either.
Fine. But if this Ida refuses to talk to us, it'll be your fault.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Camille Blood de Toi.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, off. Witches! Witches attacking!
Me meo. No.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Dios santo, qué peón. La Virgen.
Damn. What a dream. See, everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
¿Ves? ¿Me ha averiguado algo?
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
¿Y ahora qué?
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
You don't know who's strapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
Hostia, me subí encima de Uma. Pobre tico. Prepara los extractos de la hierba. Venga, vamos. Vamos a ver los extractos. Extractos de Guld, aliviador. Extracto de la hierba. Perfecto.
Geralt?
Potion's ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Tranquilo.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Lágrimas de madre.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Jugo de centeno salvaje.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Venga, no pasa nada, hombre, si es para salvarlo. Coño, la Virgen Santa, la gente.
OECK Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Una hora después.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die.
Joder.
You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Never severe.
Oh, que viene, que viene.
Caniatad. Nevid. Savir. Kowal. Arriva. Endir.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Caniatad.
Nevid severe. Kowal. Kowal. Caniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it!
Canitad, Taran Anade, Dig!
Toma. Es un tío. Oh, man.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Mira la bruma, ¿dónde está eso?
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
¿Se recuperará?
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
Voy en busca de Ciri.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock?
What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
Estaremos esperando.
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
¿Qué haréis vosotros?
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avallac'h to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Joder.
Geralt?
Bueno, hay que reunir ahora ayuda. Vale. Esto tiene pinta ya de ser el final. Entonces me voy a Skellige y voy a empezar a hacer misiones, ¿vale? Creo que es lo más correcto, lo más lógico. Lo más appropriated. Que me mato. Virgoncita.
Run, Roach.
Run, Roach. Vale, dale. Coño, venga, vamos. Aquí en mapa del mundo me falta todavía por hacer estas dos cosas.
Giddy up. Move it. Go.
Venga, vamos. Vamos por aquí de atrás, al lago este que hay. Que me tengo que montar en la barquita y así, sí, bueno, en verdad podéis por aquí, ¿no? Y aquí, ¿qué boca me han dado? La primera vez que me dan un lobo un bocado. De tamaño calibre. ¿Cómo? Pero no me jodas que no tengo equipado. Venga. Vamos. Venga, tranquilo. Tranquilidad, ¿eh? ¿Cómo que? ¿Me escucháis bien? No se escucha, no. Es como que se ha jodido otra vez el sonido, tío. No sé por qué se fastidia el sonido. Es raro, ¿eh? No sé si el mando o el juego. Pero bueno, no pasa nada. A ver, estos dos sacos, tío. Ah, le he hecho fuego con la espada. Perfecto. Uy. No, se me ha fastidiado, se me ha jodido el sonido. Qué cosa más rara. Bueno, no pasa nada, vamos a llegar ya aquí. Sin ninguna miseria. Uy, aquí hay enemigo. Vale, lo hago. Esto. Yo un les, ¿eh? Uy, 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 uy. Ya. Yo escucho el bicharraco este. ¿Qué dices, tío? ¿Qué dices, loco? Uf. Joder, hermano. Se me está cargando a ellos también. Escucha el live. Hola. Joder, tío. Joder. Qué duro. Qué duro que estaba, ¿eh? Bueno, tampoco duro, durísimo, pero... Uf.
Ugly bastard.
Guardo. Vale, y el siguiente objetivo era... Buf, aquí enfrente, vale. Sí, a este sí voy a coger el caballico. Está a 400 metros, tío, verás que no. Vamos a ponernos a ver el inventario, a ver lo que me ha dado. Uy, ¿esto qué es? Oh, son muy buenos, ¿eh? Uy, 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 uy. Esto es muy bueno también. Me lo voy a poner este. Y aquí en Sardinita la que me ha dado es peor que la mía, fijo. Sí, efectivamente. 25 de vigor, mira. Es un miserio. No tengo interactivo, no tengo internet. Atalaya en ruinas.
Come on now.
Vamos a desmontarnos un momentillo. Coño. Uf, una aparición nivel 23. Pues no me dura nada. Me dura más las damas del mediodía nivel 15. Teoría escrito por Cheers, el ayudante del mago es verdad. Una banda de campesinos irrumpieron el torreo en pro de todo el instrumento de vertida y llevaba a Turo. Por fortuna, hace unos días terminamos un nuevo diagrama de la espada de acero y se lo entraba a Barin. Interesante. Tesoro de la escuela del lobo. A ver. Joder, tío. Se sube por aquí, ¿no? Vale. Ahí a lo mejor. No me fastidias que he muerto, tío. No. Eso no se hace así. Eso no se hace así. Uy. Uf. A ver, voy a cargar la partida y mientras me llame. No me fastidia, hombre. Nada, pues voy a guardar y ya luego seguiré, tío. Ahora no tengo ganas. Bueno, chavales, espero que haya gustado. Hemos avanzado muchísimo en la historia, 3 horas. No hemos parado de hacer cosas. Está muy bien. Así que nada, nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Un saludo.